captured. Wait, why did I even stop Ringman? I like Ringman. Ringman. I need a Ringman. Stop it. Stop. Frantic, Flea. Parlelian. See the stream going. Let me get you captured as well. And let me hear this sound. Oh my gosh. Maybe... I'll refresh Parlelian's stream real quick. For some reason, it's doing weird things for me. Does Essentia bake? A little bit. Oh yeah, RPG Limit Break is coming up soon. Oh my gosh, I hear the music. Okay. Let me turn the music up a little bit for y'all. Oh. Let me see if I can get that clip that I want to share that clip on Twitter. Shh, quiet. Okay. This is definitely a SNES game. So yes, we are just about ready to start. Be sure to mute me, by the way, and pause the stream Parlelian Dead and God of Thunder before you start. Your frantic mashing of the down button implies it. Awesome. Wish them the best of luck. Okay, so here we go. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be good. And there we go. In chat, they did have the countdown. We're just waiting for it to go live on their streams. And chat, you are all such cool people. Whoa, what was that? I just had a creepy sound. I'm having super creepy sounds, but it's okay. We'll get rocking because we've got Frantic Flea action here. Everybody likes fleas. No, Cadus, I started the timer. I start the timer as soon as we get into a stage. That's what we do. No, I start the timer as soon as we get into the stage, so we're good. Wow, this music. Okay, so Frantic Flea, what they're doing at this point is having to gather up fleas. So as you see, there is a percent of fleas. They have to get 20% of them in order to make it to the end of the stage. So Parlelian is doing a pretty good job, has 20% of the fleas right now, 30%, 32. Oh, no, they have to get 20 fleas total, and it's really easy to lose all your fleas, like super easy. As you see, there's weird bunny hopping on Parlelian's side. I thought you just had to get 20%, but nope. So fleas do act as a preventative measure against damage. So if you do get hit, you just lose the fleas that you have. Oh my gosh. So what we want to do right now, basically on each level, is keep track of the percent of fleas that they have. The Flea Tornado, yeah, Flea Tornado is the way that you destroy these enemies. Okay, we need 20 fleas. 20 fleas. Unfortunately, Dan God of Thunder fell into a pit. But that doesn't make sense. If it only goes up... I don't know. I don't know how this counts. Is the game volume really low for you? Like, I can turn it up if that would help. Yeah, let me know, chat. Let me know what you think. Dan God of Thunder looks like he's probably starting over. Doesn't want to have too many deaths. Honestly, just figuring out what to do when you begin this game is the biggest thing. I got super confused. Parlelian getting close to running out of time. As you see, there is a time meter at the bottom right. Now, it's really hard to get out of where Parlelian is. Parlelian jumping into the pit, that's fine. Fine, I'll turn up the game audio. But just for you guys, okay? This game looks... this game is painful. This game is really painful, okay? Okay, game quality on the other hand, yeah, this game is bad. So, there we go. Parlelian is doing tornado strats, which I think is the best way to do it, because you never completely know when enemies are going to pop up. And there we go. Ooh, unfortunately a flea just got kidnapped. He's trying to kidnap all these fleas. What a jerk face. You can't find the game quality slider. Yeah. Unfortunately, Parlelian lost all of his fleas. Ah, poor Parlelian. Dan God of Thunder, I think the exit for the stage was at the top right there. Wow. This is something. This is gonna be fun. This is... We've got an hour of this game, okay? We've got a whole hour. I do not like this game, okay? Now, there is a storyline, by the way, for this game in the instruction manual. So, as it turns out, in the darkest depths of space, many beings lurk. Some are unimaginable creatures of terror, and others just happen to be rather nice despite being green and spotty. Wow, I don't know why they have that in parentheses or why it matters, but yes. The Insidios are, however, definitely the former, evil, twisted, and purple. Their one aim is to conquer all life forms who possess more than one leg, for by a curious twist of fate, the Insidio race have always been monopods. As you can see, the weird purple guys running around have one leg. This is the root cause of their insane jealousy. They hate anyone or anything that possesses more than one limb. But they have more than one limb. They have arms. Oh my gosh, whatever. I don't even care. Okay, so you just have to collect a certain percentage in order to exit. 20% should be it. Parlelian is done. He's leaving the rest of his flea friends to die and moving on to 1-2. Zone 1-1 complete. Fantastic. Dan could beat the game, or beat the level. He just needs to find the room. Oh, never mind. He lost all his fleas. Okay, Parlelian moving on to 1.2. Parlelian officially takes the lead here, leaving these monopod monstrosities to die. Good, good. Parlelian on 1-2 and is officially in the lead. Ooh, unfortunately he got shocked and died. Wow, this game is gross. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of watching these two play it, but I do not want to play this game. Dan God of Thunder. So just to let you know, Dan God of Thunder went up against Dr. T-Chops in the game Super Hunchback, if you remember that match. There was a lot of... It seemed pretty close throughout most of the match. Dan took the loss during that match, unfortunately, and went to the losers bracket, whereas our dear robot Ethan went up against Tolo in Green Dog the Beach Surfer Dude. That was an interesting game. I feel like it's bad, but not like terrible bad. But it's bad. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's no way for Dan God of Thunder to get out of this section without, like, taking damage or dying. It gives you that trampoline thing, but what? Hey, he found a different way out. Congratulations, Dan. Good job. With that said, Robot Ethan and Dan are going up against each other in the losers bracket. The victor here gets to move on in their group, and the loser gets to never play one of my games again, which I think they are probably fine about it. You want to hear more of the backstory for this game? Oh my gosh. So basically you have these ugly one-legged purple dudes. Their heads look a little bit like sausages. I don't know. They're weird. They're capturing fleas, but because they want to capture things that have more than one leg because they're jealous. That is so deep. Okay. So Insidious learns of the peaceful Flea world where the inhabitants have not only 2 legs but 4 arms, and that to an Insidio is simply adding insult to injury. Ooh, 6. But you don't just have one limb, you have at least arms. Whatever. Okay, so the massive Destructicon starships are launched with Evil Baron Von Spitz at their helm. What a great name. Insidio troopers take very little time in herding the small and helpless fleas into the detention. Ah, he's rereading the instruction manual. Okay, that's fine. Destructicon starships are launched. Okay. Apparently there's one little flea that does not get captured, and it's a flea called Frantic, apparently because he can do tornado powers. As darkness falls, Frantic sneaks into the Insidio ship. Advantage of his tiny size means he can easily avoid the Insidio detection devices. Reaches the holding pens and manages to set his brothers and sisters free. Congratulations. Many fleas scatter everywhere in blind panic, searching the ship in an attempt to reach the exit doors in freedom. Okay, so he goes to an empty electronic lab. This is so boring. This whole plot is so boring. Like, I'm reading it and I want to go to sleep. Ugh. So, Cadus. I'm not going to tell them about the... Oh, are you talking about chat? So, Y is run, and A is jump. B is not used. You know how Super Nintendo, usually B is your jump button. No, because why would it be? A is your jump button. And of course, Y on the other side of the control pad for a Super Nintendo is run. X is your tornado power. Like, I don't know, the controls seem a little bit weird, a little bit counterintuitive, we'll say. Okay, anyways, Parlelian is ahead, trying to collect more of these frantic fleas. Dan God of Thunder has finished Zone 1.1, re-weeding. Oh my gosh, it's like the manual is a garden and he just had to get the weeds out of it. Rereading the manual actually helped. Very, very nice. Although you can tell that this game wasn't very well debugged. I hate... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, claw grip controls. Everybody loves using claw grip controls. That's the way that you play video games. Yeah, blind jumps are not the best for video games. Like, shouldn't really have it. Okay. So Parlelian jumping up, trying to get higher and higher. Dangodofothunder is going to be taking these trampoline sections. Again, they're a little bit odd to control. You have to use them, but they're terrible. Parlelian has a lot of the fleas. Oh, never mind. One got kidnapped by the vacuum. Why are there vacuums vacuuming up fleas? I mean, it's practical. Danny Dino Heart. Because of memory, space, or programming limitations, it makes more sense to have BY as the main buttons. That's so weird. Okay, I can see Dan is enjoying this level so far. He is just hopping around as a flea. Oh, jeez. I'm thinking he wants to flee from this game. This is pretty bad. Ooh. Oh, jeez. So we have a thing that we say in our house whenever there's a game that's like mediocre or a movie that's mediocre. You know, like Rock Dog or whatever just came out. We always say that it was an art school project that somehow turned into a final project. And yeah, I would say that this is an art school game based on how inspired it is. Art school game right here. Look at that background. For all of you who are actually in art school, don't make a game like this, okay? Like, do something that has inspiration. Otherwise, I will call your game an art school game and it will be correct. The music is dope. The music is something Socrates, like, or Socrates, my dear friend. By the way, that was a thoroughly entertaining match that you had. I really enjoyed it. Parlelian is on to 1.3. 1.3. Cole Lazy, no inspiration is the best Snoopy level. Okay, yeah. That is the best Snoopy level. I agree. Kill that vacuum. Good job, Dan. Dan killed the vacuum. So Dan is one level behind Parlelian. It took him a little bit longer to figure out exactly how this game worked. You need to get a certain percentage. Yeah, honestly, this music is not too bad. It's just there, is what I'd say. That's mostly what this music is. It's there. By the way, I do need to get the next game sent out. Oh my gosh. So people are saying that I'm probably going to play Frantic Flea during the encore, but I don't think that's going to happen. And you'll find out in just a little bit why. So let me get this sent out. People are going to hate me. Okay. With that said, Dan finishes 1.1. Again, no, it looks like he started over 1.1. Probably died a few too many times. It happens. That's what goes on in video games. You die and you start over. That's life in video games. Okay. There we go. I sent it to the Wandering Mind. Let me send it over to Wag the dog real quick. So the game that we're having today is a little NES game that we call The Uncanny X-Men. Oh my gosh. They're gonna hate me so much. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see what chat is saying. Uncanny X-Men? Yeah, the NES one. Yeah. I'm feeling more charitable to the viewers than to the players today. How about that? This looks like a solid Kuso game. Yeah, this is a game. So I explained to them a little bit how it's going to work for Uncanny X-Men, and we're just gonna go in level order. Start with level 1, move to level 2, 3, 4. I don't know if we're gonna see a level get beaten, but this is worse graphics than the Uncanny X-Men. No, it really doesn't. It doesn't. Nod then bow, you play Uncanny X-Men for fun. Yeah, didn't I try to give that game to you and then you're like, no, I was playing that this morning. Okay, dangodofothunder, moving on to 1.2. I believe Parlelian is still on 1.3. Not too much. That's the bad thing about games like this. It's like not too much is happening. They're just blowing up robots and collecting fleas. And I don't know, this game is so uninspired. I mean, yeah, I know Snoopy had no inspiration. Wait, Dan was trying to get that flea, but the flea was just sort of chilling in the wall. Okay, Dan is getting used to these jumps. Very, very nice. Cadus, I send the game out in a private message for reasons. In the words of Tommy Wiseau, don't worry about it. You know? They change stages. Yeah, Alkman. That's the thing about crappy games. A lot of the times, everything just looks the same. It looks so monotone. I mean, look, there are all of these different colors, but honestly, you look at one section of a stage or multiple stages, and they all look the same. It's so... Oh, geez. It looks like Dan lost some of his fleas. Sad day. Like, I've never seen such a colorful, monotone game. Oh, hi, Flea. Oh, hi, Frantic. I didn't know it was you. Parlelian collecting fleas like nobody's business. Oh, and I don't know. I think these jokes are probably going to start bugging people if we make them too much. I approve though. Keep the puns coming. Keep the jokes rolling. This is a cartoon no kid would be happy watching. I don't think any adult would be happy. I don't think anybody would have joy with this. Sacrificial toast. You sacrifice toast, but you don't think you can sacrifice yourself for the good of the game. You're not even playing the game and you don't think you can get through this. Oh, we're getting invested, alright. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you might have a problem with all of these jokes, huh? Uh-oh, Parlelian almost out of time. Very close. We've got the foghorn sounding. Gotta hurry up. Where is the door? Show me the way. And he died. Unfortunately, if you take too long, your flea just falls. Like, if you're going to have a timeout, at least put a relevant death. A relevant? Sounds good. Okay. Parlelian trying to break this glass thing. Good job. Glass thing has been defeated. Crawling with jokes. Crawling with jokes. Fleas only have a lifespan of about 2 minutes. Oh yeah, basically if he doesn't save his people within 2 minutes, it's just death. See, every mini flea that you see appearing here, they're already dead, okay? Based on the Twitch lag here, the Twitch delay, all of these fleas are already dead. It's like looking out into space and seeing stars, and actually, you know, that's not true, but you know, the saying that people say is that, oh, the stars died like millions of years ago, blah, blah, blah. Even though that's not true, but because most of the stars that we can see like are within light years of us. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm not going to talk about astrophysics here. What we're going to talk about is fleas. Because fleas, oh my gosh, I don't want to talk about fleas, guys. But anyways, they're all dead. See, I told you. They're all dead. All these fleas. There is the door for Parlelian. Parlelian found the door. He just needs to get there with his fleas. And that's going to be a challenge. The stars, yes, but the galaxies, well, it depends on which galaxy, yeah, but you know, people always say that the stars that we see out in the universe have already died, but they're like a star that's 40 light years away that you see up in the sky. You're seeing what was there 40 years ago, you know, and let's say 40 hypothetically, and it's like, you know, in 40 years that star probably didn't explode, unless stars have a lot shorter lifespan than we thought. Nod then bow. No, I'm not going to talk about the bugs. Cosmetech. Here's the deal. This game is deep, okay? As deep as stupid fleas. Oh my gosh, I hate this game. Dan is moving on to 1-3. This is the level that Parlelian is on. Parlelian is having a bit of a hard time, which is not a surprise because this game is so dumb. Oh, unfortunately, one of the fleas just got zapped on Parlelian's side. So basically, if you get hit, you lose some of your fleas. If you get hit when you have no fleas, you lose yourself. And nobody should lose themselves to getting hit, I guess. Heavy woolen coat. This game is super full of bugs, mostly the basic mechanics of this game. You don't understand what the goal of each level is, so basically the goal of each level is to collect a certain percent of fleas in the stage. Supposedly you can get 100% of the fleas, but I see fleas die, and then I see him get more fleas, and I don't really understand. Okay, is he able to get to the end? Please, Parlelian! Oh no! Nope, not happening. Yeah, you have to get a certain percent of your people. Basically, as long as you rescue like 1 out of 5 fleas, you can leave the rest to die. It's fine. Just let them die. The biggest bug in the game is the main character. A potato idea. Classic. Oh my gosh. Why did I choose this game? I don't want to play this tomorrow, okay? Like, let me play anything other than this, okay? Okay, Dad, God of Thunder is making solid progress. Hey, Dad. Now, one of the mechanics I haven't really talked about in this game is jumping. Jumping seems a little bit inconsistent in this game. I think you can actually do a double jump in order to get a little bit higher. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but that's what it seems like. Okay, Dan managed to get to the end of the stage. Actually, Parlelian might be on a later stage. I'm really confused. Because Dan just... Wait, no, Dan was back on 1-1? What the crap? Okay, Dan. Never mind. Dan didn't make it to 1-3, I guess. Okay, Parlelian still making solid progress. What do you call sweater owned by Mrs. Drescher after it got infested with blood-sucking bugs? Tell me, Dramamine. I'm very curious. Super curious about the sweater. Fran's tick fleece. Oh my gosh, that is not acceptable. Yeah, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which honestly, if you do Indiana Jones, it's not going to take too long to beat. That would mean that I'd have more time to play games that I want to play. But with that said, I imagine Uncanny X-Men will be up there in the runnings as well. I'm so excited for this music to be done. Like, it's not terrible music. But I just want new music. I really need new music. And I hope that other music in this game is better. Okay, Dan, still on 1-2. We have half an hour left and nobody has finished a full stage. Parlelian has made it to 1-3 and would be considered in the lead at this point. Dan, God of Thunder, has made it to 1-2. Still has not made solid progress on it yet. And Dan is just sort of... It feels like he's played for a week and a half straight. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so High Spirits is doing a Dragon Quest marathon. He's been playing for about 2 days straight at this point. And I think Dan would rather do that than play Frantic Flea. Cadis is asking me what Zero Chan's Twitch name is. Let's see, Zero... Let me see. I'll go ahead and see if I can look that up. We did have a match cancel later today, unfortunately, which happens occasionally. But it's due to illness. Whoa! Parlelian, moving on to 2.1, please, the Sticko Hills. Please have better music. Any different music, please. Okay, it's different. And different isn't the same. You think you preferred the previous music? Yeah, I'm leaning in that direction. Whatever. Yeah, Tina, thank you for pointing out the depth of my brain, okay? I'm just saying, you know, I still don't have the judgment. What just happened there? The jury is still out on this music. I think we have to hear it for a few more minutes to know if this is going to be worth having. But honestly, it sounds like the popcorn scene from Troll 2, like a little bit, you know, just listen to it a little bit. Almost sounds like music that could have been in, what is this? What are those vacuums? I don't know what those are. Oh, Glover. Like, this music could have been in Glover, okay? And if you've ever played Glover, you know it's true. Okay, so Parlelian getting stuck on those things. Cole Lazy, you did not enjoy this music. Okay. Hey, the popcorn scene is the best scene from Troll 2, and don't you try to say otherwise. It just is. Carrie, the popcorn scene is so funny. Okay, Parlelian has found the exit, just needs to get enough fleas to make it through the exit now. Of course, the fleas don't look like they want to come along. Statico panels, apparently. Oh, you're right, Cam Lone Mouse Wolf. That is the actual in-game name for those panels. Which, why they had to have a stupid name for, like, a panel. Mario didn't create a name for every single dumb thing that shows up. And when I say that, you know, there are a lot of Mario levels that have weird rotating blocks or weird suction panels like this. And, you know, it's cool because it's a small mechanic that you have for a short amount of time. But they didn't name everything. They didn't need to. They named all the enemies, but that's because those are enemies. They're not panels. You don't need to name panels. Why does it matter? Fanatic Flea. I like it, Dramamine. Wait, there's a popcorn scene in Real Geniuses as well? I think I've got a new movie on my list. Basically, any popcorn scene is a scene worth having. Mario kind of did. Well, like, not quite. Wait, Danny, are you... Well, that... Oh, okay. I guess it's a 90s thing. So, apparently Mario 64 had names and personifications for the dancing square platforms from Bowser in the Dark World. That is weird. Wow, Parlelian is having a hard time with this jump. What even is that jump? What is that jump? Dan God of Thunder finishes 1-1. Parlelian still on 2-1. Oh, I remember the 90s. They were very, very 90s-like. Speaking of Glover, I really should play Glover again. That game is not good, but I had such a fun time, like, all those years ago streaming that. Like, I still have... I think that was near the beginning of my streaming on Twitch, and I still have highlights from that. I think I was living on campus when I was streaming that game. Those were good times. Wow, apparently I have words of wisdom today. Whatever, I'll add the dumb quotes. Stupid dumb quotes. Okay, Den God of Thunder just spinning around. Again, look, both of them are pretty much spinning all the time because you never know when an enemy is going to show up. And that's honestly the best thing to do. A self-destruct system. Not them bow. I never said that quote. I never said that quote, okay? I said boo-bah. Boo-bah. They're boo-bahs, okay? Nobody likes boo-bahs. I consider that, what do you call it when people say false things about you and you get angry about it? Lying. It's fraud. No, not fraud. It's mean. Dan God of Thunder bouncing around on these weird trampoline things because apparently you need stupid trampolines in stupid factory land. Slander, libel, slibel. We'll call it that. Oh, defamation. Yeah, everybody has good names. Alternative facts. We're trying to not be political here. Just getting ready for impeachment. That's all. That's all we're getting ready for. Okay, Dan God of Thunder bouncing around. Ooh, killing vacuums. Avoiding the electricity there. I was not yelling that. I was yelling boo-bah. Okay? That's all it is. Boo-bah. My dear big honkin' burger, you are misleading the people, okay? Plagiary. Just imagine someone from Boston trying to say all this. I'm not even gonna try to say it. Word crimes. I'm not Weird Al, but thank you. I do appreciate that. Why did someone design this? Oh, sorry, Danny. It has to be a mod, but mods, feel free to add quotes if you want, because everybody says dumb things, and I say a lot of stuff. Dramamine, that is not an actual quote. Oh boy, Parlelian. The best thing about almost dying is that music stops, okay? Camlone Mousewolf, I tried so hard. Tried so hard, I got so far, but in the end, it's boo-bah. That's what it is, okay? Wandering Mind, great to have you here. I'm so excited for your game because no matter how bad this game looks, I feel like you may have gotten the worst. I need this game to end. I hate this game. I hate it. Okay, why does this exist? This is so dumb. You know, what I want to be doing instead of, like, rescuing a princess or something, I want to be just spinning around as a flea, being like, hey, I am a very angry flea. You are trying to suck my flea friends out in vacuums. I'm so angry. No, nobody wants this. Nobody wants this, okay? This is not an accurate representation of what the American people want. And then the vacuums sound like elephants when they die. That was more like a whale, but you get the idea. Nod them bow, you want this? No. Oh, you tested it on BizHawk and it works? Good. PS4 controller. I use a PS4 controller to test stuff out. That usually works. Just make sure you test the mapping beforehand. That's all. If you do, you're probably fine. Parlelian having fun with this jump. Oh my gosh. What? And he lost all of his fleas! Ah! Dan God of Thunder's game over. Oh my gosh. This game needs to end. This game just is bad. The developers need to feel bad. Okay? Honestly, hopefully they were grounded. I can't imagine the developers were more than 15 years old when making this. But even then, it seems like this is a little bit immature. Like, they're sitting working on this, and they're like, I can't get any good ideas. Should we put farts in? No, I don't know. I don't know. Farts might be a little bit too edgy. Well, we've got fleas and vacuums. Yeah, maybe that's good enough. How about the vacuums have one leg? Okay. Okay. And that's like their line of thought. They're just sitting there thinking, you know, the most uninspired teenagers came up with this freaking game. Oh, you'll try to find the NES controller? That's fine. Yeah, we've got plenty of Tim left. Oh my gosh. I hate this game. Stop. I'm not even playing this game and I hate it so much. No inspiration, exactly, Mouse, okay? Snoopy has all the words of inspiration for us, and mostly the words that matter to us are no inspiration. And Parlelian's out of time. There's no way that he's going to be able to make it to the door because the game didn't make that a possibility. Look, time is just going to run out, and the most uninspired death right there. Oh, I fell off. Wow. Everyone liked Earthworm Jim and Sonic. It's true. Well, most people like those games. Okay, Parlelian is going to be entering a password. All game design material is copyright 1994. House Technica. Wow, what a great name. They're copyright and trademarked. Andy Whitehurst. That is the name of a teenager right there. Andy. Zone 2, Level 1. Good. Andy Whitehurst. You're the reason this exists, Andy. Okay, Dan and God of Thunder is on 1-2. You know, he still has a reasonable chance of catching up to Parlelian. I know we're focusing a lot on how Parlelian's doing. Dan is, I don't know. I don't know if anybody likes this game. He's getting through it, though, and he's learning how to do stuff. Andy Whitehurst is probably at least 35 to 40. No, he's probably like, let's see, if he was 15 in 93. Oh my gosh, you're right. Andy Whitehurst. Andy Whitehurst, I wish upon you a curse to never find a paperclip when you need one. I'm 31. I'm not that old. I'm a little old. I'm not that old. I'm not like old at all. Whatever. 31, dudes. I can use slang. I'm a person. Wait, he has a Moby Games page? Andy Whitehurst, let's go look at it and find out what other crap you made. The developer you were trying to view no longer exists in our database. Okay, let's see. I think I found him. There we go. There we go. Okay, he was project director for Frantic, Flea, creative and managing director for Mercury Meltdown, creative services for Mercury Meltdown and Strikeforce Hydra. Yeah. Yeah. Andy Whitehurst. I did copy paste. I found him. So he worked on 3 games. This is one of them. Let's go ahead and be honest, though. We have all played Steam games that have been worse than this. And when I say all of us, I mean all of us that have played Steam games. Wait, Mercury Meltdown is a decent PSP game? Really? John Anguish is the composer for the music? John Anguish. What a jerk. Okay, Parlelian managed to do the stupid jump. And he's got 30%. Is that enough to finish the stage? Yes! Parlelian is done. Moving on to 2-2. Dan God of Thunder, meanwhile, still on this stage. I think this is... Yeah, this has to be 1-3. Holy crap. So Parlelian is definitely in the lead here. Oh no, Boozy. What's untrue? Fine, everybody who has played a Steam game has had the opportunity to play games worse than this. How about this? Whoa, that vacuum just killed Dan. Dan tried, vacuum killed him. Okay, Parlelian. No, Dan is game over. No lives left. So this is the rough thing. Dan has been getting game overs left and right. I think Parlelian has had 1 or 2. Dan does not seem like he wants to continue too much longer. Okay, Parlelian has a new password, I think. Let's go ahead and see. Zone 2, level 1. Never mind, not a new password. 2-1, that's fine, I suppose. The Sticko Hills. Yeah, that floating vacuum is a butt, okay? It's not even shaped like a butt, but I know a butt when I see one. Ooh, inspired. I have no idea what that sound effect was. I think it's from Parlelian's side. By the way, I do need to remind people, both of these people do stream on occasion, so feel free if you would like to follow them. Follow them on Twitch, on Twitter, whatever. They're around, and honestly, it's so cool that they let me subject them to these crappy games, because this is what we have. Lots of crap. The true winner is the one who admits defeat. It's kind of true. Dramamine, it's a true quote. And I would tell you lies, tell you deep little lies. I don't remember how the song goes. Tell me lies, That sounded like say my name, except about lies. I don't think that's the song. Anyways, I'm done. Nightbot exists to... oh, Sweet Little Lies. There we go. Sweet Little Lies. That's good. See, now you are all aging yourself, okay? Oh my gosh, self-destruct system, I love you, okay? If there is passion in the world, it is my passion for you. Oh, a vacuum dude dies. I was worried about Parlelian falling into the electricity, but he managed to avoid that. Dan God of Thunder still bouncing on trampolines, showing us what vacuums are all about. Ooh. Gathering fleas. Fighting robots. Fleetwood Mac sacrilege. Yeah, this is my life. Like, if I remember 5 consecutive words in a song, it's a miracle. You're a happy old fart. Well, good, Stradivarian, good. You can be a happy old fart. I am a youngin'. Okay? I never walked to school and back, okay? Actually, I probably did. In the snow, no less. Okay, Dan God of Thunder. 24% of the fleas. That may be enough to finish the stage, but yep, he's good. Okay, Parlelian's still trying to get enough. He needs 30%, and those two should do it. Aha, he has 34%. Even better. What is Parlelian doing? I don't know. Okay, 30% on Parlelian's side. Parlelian is starting to get used to the controls, which is saying a lot because this game is not exactly the most inspired of games. Okay? You cannot use hashtag inspired when describing this game. You can just use hashtag crappy. Hey, Jeff. You think this killed Absurdity's soul? Like, I've seen Dad and God of Thunder. He's notably paler than he was before. I think he's losing a little bit of what makes him human. No inspiration. Yeah, Snoopy has a lot to say about inspiration. Oh! Dan is desperately trying to use that, the trampoline thing. They're both using trampolines. Parlelian is being a little bit more successful on it. Didn't even try. Neither did the devs for this game. Why do I have to try harder than the devs, huh? Like, come on, people making games. At least make me, like, have something to say about your crap. Okay. For anyone in here who is a game dev, thank you for making stuff. And if you do, if we do happen to have Andy Whitehurst here, Andy, please make some more games, but also have someone help you. Okay, that's my one request. Oh, you were talking about the devs? They didn't try. I thought you were... Well, I don't know. Okay, bugs being freed. Wow, that electric door. That is... Why? What is the purpose? Why would you... Okay. This makes me angry. Why would you have an electric door outside where you can just go around? I don't understand. I don't understand this game. Why? It doesn't make sense, okay? Dude, oh, hits chase. Make me some more Andy Whitehurst games. I wonder, does Andy Whitehurst go onto Twitch every once in a while and think, I hope somebody plays Frantic Flea today. Then I can watch them. Like, I know if I were a dev, I would go watch people play my games. But I think that if I made Frantic Flea, I probably wouldn't. Tasmania meets Alfred chicken. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, that sounds about right. He checks the game list daily. He's like, maybe someone will love me. He doesn't even care how much we're making fun of his game. He's like, you know, stupid. Maybe they're talking about, like, politics. Yeah, I agree. Politics are stupid. This is the best Frantic Flea stream I've ever seen. That's Andy. That's my Andy Whitehurst voice for you, okay? This is so inspired, okay? These two people, they just love the game so much. They came out and they're like, we're basically emotionally Frantic Flea inside, you know? We're here, we spin around because there's no direction in life. You just have to find your own way. That's Frantic Flea for you, baby. That is everything that a flea is about. Hulkman, you know a dev who worked on a bad game? Oh, Parlelian falls right into the pit. Bam. Oh, Dan unfortunately fell back down. We have less than a minute. Thank goodness. I can't. Nod then bow. It's a true facts. And I'm not talking about fax machines. I'm talking about the true facts. I need to enunciate all the different... Holy crap. If in America we actually pronounced all of the consonants in our words, we would have a lot of time where we're going like... Which, frankly, we already do, you know? I'm so done. I'm so excited for this music to be done. Oh my gosh. I've got less than 10 seconds of this music, and I can't tell you what joy this is going to bring me. No, go away, go away. Oh my gosh. Indeed, we have time. Parlelian managed to make it all the way to 2-2. Dan, God of Thunder, stuck a little bit on 1-3. This has been a crappy crap thing. So bad. Oh my gosh. Dan, God of Thunder, has stopped. Parlelian didn't stop. I don't know. Parlelian has problems.